And there's a small uh, example of it with the 5 cities of Sodom and Gomorrah. You know, Zeboim, Admah, and Zoar. They were all destroyed with nuclear fire from heaven, which the Lord caused the elements to infuse together and come down, raining fire upon this place. You know, he did.
Shalom, shalom, all praise, honor, glory go to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Peace and safety to the hopefully elect, all the sincere brothers out there. You heard it for yourself, man. I mean, these guys bugging, man. Elder Ramlod, the GMS elders, man, basically say Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed by nuclear fusion, man. Nuclear fire, man. Nuclear fire. I'm going to show you through the precepts. All right. It was destroyed by volcanoes, man. All right. That's how the Lord destroyed those 5 cities, man. Not by no nuclear fire, man. Okay. So this is 2 Timothy 3. And I'll start at 14. No, it's a lot. I start at 13. It says, but evil men, and that's what those guys are, man. Evil men. And seducers, man. That's what they are, man. Seducers. All right? Seducing you into believing lies, man. Okay? Seducers shall wax worse and worse. Worse and worse. And you can see these guys getting worse and worse, man. All right? Lie on top of lie. Lie on top of lie. It says deceiving, and being deceived. All right? Because they're being deceived by Esau and his imagery. And they're deceiving y'all with their false doctrines, man. So evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived, but continue thou in the things which thou hast learnt and has been assured of. Nuclear fire coming from heaven. All right. We're not assured of that, man. That's not biblical. That's nowhere in the scriptures. These guys just making it up as they go. It says, knowing of whom thou hast learned them. All right. Knowing of whom thou hast learned them. And that from a child thou hast known the holy scriptures, which are able to make thee wise unto salvation through the faith which is in Yahweh Shai. So it's the scriptures that give you the wisdom, man. Not these guys' false doctrines, man. Okay? And that's why you guys that follow this madness is dumb as hell, man. Dumb as hell, man. All right? When it comes to the scriptures, you guys are illiterate, man. Okay? Because your wisdom come from man. Your wisdom come from man. So I'm going to type in the word brimstone. Let me type in the word brimstone. And let's see if it's nuclear fusion, man, such as this guy said, the false prophet said. Let's see if it's nuclear fusion. Let's see if the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah by nuclear fusion. So I typed in brimstone, and all the scriptures with brimstone basically come up. And this is the account of Sodom and Gomorrah being destroyed in Genesis chapter 19:24. It says, and the Lord rained upon Sodom and upon Gomorrah brimstone and fire from the Lord out of heaven. From the Lord out of heaven. So what I want to do is look up the word brimstone. Let's look up the word brimstone. See what the word brimstone is referring to. So it's H16:14. And as you can see on your screen, it says brimstone of judgment, of judgment. As you can see right here, it says sulfur, equally flammable brimstone, sulfur. Now, volcanoes produce sulfur, man. Okay? That's what produces sulfur, volcanoes, man. Okay? Not nuclear fusion, man. Okay? I don't know where these guys get that from, but there ain't no precepts to back that nuclear fusion madness up, man. So it says pitch, inflammable material, sulfur, man. All right. So that's what the Lord used to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah, not nuclear fire, man. Okay. The Bible don't speak of nuclear fire, man. That's just more proof that these guys are false prophets, man. That's what they are. False prophets. So verse 25, it says, and he overthrew these cities and all the plain and all the inhabitants of the cities and that which grew upon the ground. But his wife looked back, and behold, and Salakia, but his wife looked back from behind him, and she became a pillar of salt. A pillar of salt, which volcano produces as well, man. Has nothing to do with nuclear fire, man. All right? Now, that's a private interpretation, man. Okay? So, let's go back. So, now that we see that the brimstone is referring to sulfur, it's just how the ancients referred to volcanoes. The word volcano didn't exist in the ancient times. The ancients referred to what we know as volcanoes today as sulfur, man, brimstone, man. Okay? Volcanoes produces sulfur, man. Okay? And that's just the point, man. Deuteronomy 29 and 23. And the whole land thereof is brimstone and salt. And salt. All right? Which volcanoes produce salt, man. Okay? And salt. And burning that is not sown, nor beareth, nor any grass groweth therein, like the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah, which the Lord overthrew in his anger and in his wrath. So, in the same way the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah is how he's going to destroy at his second coming. So, all you have to do is type in the word brimstone, and all the scriptures with brimstone will pop up. And then it says, this is Job 18:15, referring to Esau, referring to the end. It says, it shall dwell in his tabernacle because it is none of his. Brimstone shall be scattered upon his habitation. All right. So that sulfur is them poisonous gases that the volcano produces, man. Okay. Those poisonous gases, man. Right, that's what it's referring to. Psalms 11 and 6. Upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire, brimstone, and a horrible tempest, a storm, a hurricane. This shall be the portion of their cup. Okay, so let's see. Let's say, man, you can go through all these precepts yourself. Ezekiel 38:22. And I will plead against him with pestilence, with blood. I will rain upon him and upon his bands and upon the many people that are with him, in overflowing rain, great hailstones, fire and brimstone. Fire and brimstone, not nuclear fire, man. Okay? So, Luke 17:29. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. So let's look up this brimstone again. Let's see if it says nuclear fusion, man. Let's see if it's nuclear fusion. So as you can see on your screen, it says sulfur. Okay? Sulfur, man. That's the brimstone. The volcanoes, man. Okay? Not no goddamn missiles, man. Not no nuclear fusion or whatever the hell this guy talking about. Let's see. So, what's the point on that? Let's go back. Verse 30. Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. So the Lord going to use the volcanoes, man. You have something called a ring of fire. Right? You have volcanoes throughout this whole earth, even under the water, man. All right? This is part of the Lord's weapons of indignation, man. Right? He used them in the past. He going to use them again. Remember, it's not new under the sun. All right? So the same way he destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, he's going to destroy this kingdom, man. He's going to destroy Esau's kingdom. All right? Using the fire and the brimstone, man. Not no fucking nuclear fire, man. So, let's read this Revelation 19 and 20. It says, and the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that worked miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast and them that worship his image, such as those guys. All right, they worship in the image of the beast, man, by believing in his madness, man, because that's where they get it from. It's not biblical, man. It's a private interpretation. All right, and you can see these guys waxing worse and worse, man. All right, seducing these young men with those false doctrines, man, to the point that when you bring out the truth of what the Bible say, they look at it as strange, man, like you speak in another language, man. All right, because they're so indoctrinated with lies, man. They're so indoctrinated with you guys' lies. So y'all have a lot of blood on y'all hands. They say these both was cast alive into the lake, burning with the lake of fire, burning with brimstone, man. The sulfur, the poisonous gases it releases, man. It brings on famine. Okay, it's nothing the so-called white man, your father the devil, can do. All right, the Lord don't need Esau missiles. All right, his nuclear, self-proclaimed nuclear capabilities. All right, because remember that's a hoax. All right, it's all a hoax, man, to put fear in the mind of the people, man. All right, the Lord has the power to bring the destruction, man. He don't need the so-called white man missiles. All right, so the brimstone is the volcanoes. All right, the brimstone is the volcanoes. All right, which produces sulfur. That's how Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed. And the same way he destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah is how he's going to destroy at his second coming. All right, so basically, man, that's the point. I just wanted to bring out the truth according to what the brimstone is referring to. And hope you brother was edified with that. Shalom.